First of all, we would get to know about the importance of chanting. Spirituality is a science of experience. We can experience it only when we practice it. Although there are many pathways or yoga margs to achieve moksha or final liberation, among them, chanting is the easiest mode of spiritual practice. Saint Tulsidas has said in Ramcharitmanas, Kalyug keval namadhara, sumarahi nar utarahi para, which means, in Kalyuga, chanting is the only mode of spiritual practice which can free us from the vicious cycle of life and death. Saint Kabir Das, Saint Mirabai, Saint Bhaktaraj Maharaj, our Guru, His Holiness Dr. Jayant Athavale, and many other saints have emphasized on chanting in their abhangs, bhajans, discourses, etc. In this context, Lord Krishna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita says, Yajnanam Japayajna Asmi, which means, among the yajnas, I am the Japayajna. That is, the sacrificial fire of chanting is superior to them all. My Guru's Guru, His Holiness Bhaktaraj Maharaj has said, the name is superior to the Vedas because the Vedas themselves are derived from the name Omkara, denoting Supreme God or Parmeshwara. Concentrating on chanting the Lord's name, that is Nam Japa, is more important than the study of scriptures. According to the science of spirituality, one should chant the name of God as per one's religion of birth. Chanting is the foundation of spiritual practice and is done throughout one's spiritual journey. Chanting can be done anywhere and at any time and is the most convenient spiritual practice in the current era. This spiritual practice, besides being convenient, also fits the requirements of the 6 basic principles of spirituality, which we'll know in our upcoming satsangs. The Manusmriti says about the importance of chanting in this way. Ye pak yajna chatvaro vidhi yajna samvita sarve te japayajnasya kalanarhantim shodashim, which means that the 4 ritualistic sacrifices, namely Vaishvedev, Bali Karma, Nitya Shraddha, and Atithi Bhojan, do not match even the 16th grade of the sacrificial fire of Japa Yajna, that is chanting. If one wants to blend with Brahma, the infinite Supreme God, then one has to do continuous and infinite spiritual practice for 24 hours. The study of the Vedas, Upanishads, etc. done according to the path of knowledge cannot be done constantly. Neither concentration, that is dharana, meditation, that is dhyana, tratak and pranayam, nor the worship of God, singing devotional songs, hearing devotional discourses, that is kirtans, undertaking pilgrimages, etc., according to the path of devotion can be performed continuously for 24 hours. Besides, worldly people have to undertake spiritual practice, fulfilling all responsibilities such as looking after their home, children, profession, etc. With this background, the continuity in spiritual practice, that is for 24 hours, is possible only with chanting. Many people have the misconception that asanas and pranayams are sufficient to make spiritual progress, but this is not the truth. Asanas and pranayam are insufficient to make spiritual progress. They can only purify the physical body and the vital energy body, that is the pranadeha. The purification of this body can occur by following other parts of spiritual practice as well. Hence, asanas and pranayam are not given special importance for spiritual progress. However, they are useful in worldly life to those who are unable to follow other paths, at least to make their physical body healthy. There is no connection between the purification of the body and the destiny to be experienced by it. However, purification increases the body's tolerance to face its destiny. Since spiritual practice through any path of yoga purifies the physical body and the vital energy body up to a maximum of 20 and 30% respectively. Without surrendering those bodies, one cannot attain heaven or the regions beyond. This clearly indicates the importance of chanting, as chanting purifies all the subtle bodies, that is, the mental body called the Manodeha, the intellectual body called the Karan Deha, and the ego body, that is the Mahakaran Deha.